Good afternoon. I'm going to be taking you through red flags you need to identify if you're working with precious metals. There are so many red flags, but what I'm going to give you today, very valuable information that can help you identify if you're looking to become an investor within precious metals and you don't understand what you're doing, or you need some help. You want to learn from an expert that can help you understand who you need to be looking out for in this business. And there are enormous red flags that once they pop up, you need to always be able to identify them so you don't lose money. And your journey within precious metals doesn't become a journey whereby you get fed up quite quickly with. So I am Thomas Balogun, the Golden Bridge Award winner for Entrepreneur of the Year 2022 in mining and metals. I've been in this business 7 years plus now. Business where I've made over 3 million in terms of valuation of my business within precious metals. It hasn't been plain sailing over time because there has been specific red flags which over time I have missed as well because of my lack of experience. But I always had to strategize again and develop my plan and understand where things went wrong, and started again and kept on learning. I wouldn't want you to make this sort of mistakes as well, because with an expert like myself and my clients that I help as we go along recently, I've always helped them for them to be able to identify red flags, what to look out for, help them consistently on how they could develop themselves and their knowledge. When it comes to red flags, due diligence is very, very key. You've got to understand due diligence because it's very essential. And as part of your due diligence, you've got to understand, am I dealing with a company that's got an export permit? They've got to have an export permit and it's got to be valid by the local jurisdiction. Does this company I'm working with, do they have a mining license? Because they have to have a mining license. If you buy and go from an illegal mining company that doesn't have a mining license, you're putting your business at risk. That's an enormous risk you don't want to gamble with, because you want to build your business based on reputation, and that's where you want to go on forwards. So always be able to verify if a company's got export permit, a mining license, and when you're buying from a company that's got a mining license and an export permit, where is the proof of the product? You've got to be able to understand where is the proof of the product. And when product is being shown to you, you've got to be able to probably test that product in real time if you're going to buy it. How can you test a product in precious metals in real time quite quickly to be able to ascertain what exactly it contains? Because remember, you're buying a 22 karat precious metals, and the major thing is you're going to be able to test it to really understand an unrefined precious metals, what it contains and what other metallic alloys, and so you can pay for the right quantity. So you're going to be able to test the proof of product with an XRF analyzer. What do I call that? It's called an XRF analyzer. You can use that in real time to determine the gold content and all other metallic alloys that is contained in the precious metals. And one other thing apart from that is, if you want to have a more genuine and confident testing, you'll have to go for a fire assay. Because the fire assay gives you the opportunity where the product is actually smelted into a liquid molten form. And at that point, you can do an XRF analyzer on the back of that ball. That gives you the best overall confidence when you can do a fire assay for the product, because then you can smelt it to really understand what it actually contains. Then you got to understand, most companies you work with, do they have an export license? Do they have a valid export license from the company? Can they really export from the company? If they don't have an export license or you're unable to verify that, then that's a complete red flag as well. Looking at it, one other question you can always ask is proof of previous shipments. If you're dealing with a company, you can always ask them, where are evidence of what you shipped in the past? Proof of previous shipment is very key, so you can always confirm that with the proof of the airway bill. You can understand if they've got any sort of previous shipment before, as they've claimed. Because if they've told you they've got previous shipment experience, then where is the proof? You've got to be able to verify that with the company. And one other thing, as I said previously, you've got to be able to negotiate yourself a reasonable discount to cover your overheads as you go along, as you ship things out. So if you love what you're doing, if you love what you've had so far, and you are a successful business owner whereby you want to get yourself involved in precious metals, you want to be a trader, you want to be an investor, you just want to come into this business, but you don't understand exactly how to go about it, what to really do, where to start from, but you love what you're hearing so far, book a call with me and my team, and we'll be able to help you go so far. And we'll be able to help you diversify, whereby we'll look at your strategy and help you develop a plan and have a tactical way where you could invest or trade specifically, and you can make this a very rewarding business for yourself and family and create generational wealth. Stay tuned. We'll be in touch soon. Stay blessed.